Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. All right, we got a short letter that came in, and it comes from Albie Chin. Albie, another good question here. Is it possible to do a stinger with PPGS? So first off, we got to answer, what is a stinger? All right? You've all heard me say that the knees of the bees moving too much and you're going to get stung. Well, that's a bad stinger. But he's talking about basically a bullet knockdown shot. I think there's a good chance that term might have come about from Tiger. Tiger, as you know, he had a propensity, especially with longer clubs, to have quite a dispersion pattern. And when he was really, whether it be a driver or even along irons, it was paramount that he cut that thing straight in play, because whether it be the water hazards, out of bounds, or whatever, he used to hit. I believe they used to call it that he used to hit a stinger, and what that means is he's firming up his swing, he's reducing his motion, which means he's getting a lot closer to PPGS, because in doing those two things, reducing the amount of his turn and his motion, he's staying much more stable with the spine and the head. Correct? Whatever club he's going to use, the concept of a stinger is he's going to hit that ball low. He's going to keep it low, it's going to hit, and it's going to run. So mostly a stinger, according with the way Tiger was doing it, was off the tee in most cases. But you can also hit a stinger into a green. Say there's a really big crosswind. Like right now, you could probably hear the wind rustling through the trees here. You could take less club, and we're hitting down a little bit, but we're not taking a deep divot. We're just going to pinch this thing right off the ground. But the key to a stinger is just like throwing a ball. You release where you want the ball to go. So in other words, if I want to throw a ball right at the camera right now, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to release it with my hand at the camera. All right? If I released it over here, it's going to mile up over the camera. If I release it and hold on too much, it's going to bounce into the ground before the camera. All right? So your hand, in terms of moving that golf ball, is the club head, all right, and the shaft. So if I want to hit that ball extra low into this net right there, I'm going to do what? I'm not going to stand here and swing up to my tee finish, because that's going to have a sharper arc coming down and a sharper arc going up. In other words, my circle is going to be vertical on more vertical on both sides, circular. Here I want to widen it a little bit more and cut it off. So now here's one of the things. Most people say when you want to hit the stinger, you're supposed to put it back in your stance and you hit down on it like this. Well, to me, I believe if you do that, as you get into longer clubs, what's going to happen? Or any club, the more you put it back, the more you pinch down on it, the more it can squeeze the ball into the ground and pop it up and shoot the ball off with backspin, which could make it rise if you're hitting the ball long enough. You know, a club that's going to have enough air time that it could start rising. I believe that whatever club you're hitting, whether you want to hit a stinger with a driver, or a 3-wood, 5-wood, 5-iron, 7-iron, whatever, you play the ball in the same place that you normally play it. And the whole key is that you just take it back and you cut it off. See that ball? It went in the net right about this height. All right? If I catch a really good shot, it usually goes in the net up there a little bit. But then again, it doesn't, but most of the time, with this, as close as this net is, the ball's hitting the net, it's only like 12 feet from me. Play the ball, whatever club you're hitting, in the normal place you play with your regular shot, and just remember that whatever you have planned in your mind, and you're visualizing the shot, the launch angle and the trajectory and the, so to speak, the bulletness, the kind of going like a bullet straight up and not rising or you want that's where you want to cut the shot off, the club off. So you just get in there and get your weight a little bit forward and cut it off. All right, that's the stinger. Those are great when the wind's blowing like crazy, or you're kind of playing that bowling out. You got that really tight shot where the hazards one way or the other, and you're really trying to thread the needle. All right, the stinger will do you well if you can master that. So, Finish at the height you want that ball to go when you swing the club. That's it for today on the Stinger. And you work at that and you get probably as good as Tiger at it. That's it for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.